The first one is we are going to start learning DDL commands, how to create the database and all. First of all, we need to download and install that MySQL. It's an easy thing. How to download and install that MySQL. Here from the Google, I'll share the video of installation process and it's easy. MySQL download links are available. So nowadays that version is a 8 point something, 8 point X version is going on from MySQL downloads. Here, when you are downloading MySQL community GPL downloads, here it is, MySQL installer for Windows. When you click on that MySQL installer for Windows, here it is, 8 version, is old version is a 5, is a new version is a 8, and here it is, you can download. This one you can download. But here it is, just login sign up it is expecting, but it's just an open source. There's no need to log in and no need to sign up. No thanks, just start my download. Once you click on this, download will start. And how to download, how to install, that video I'll share. So please go through that video and download it. But once download has been completed, in all programs, nothing but in your system, just search for MySQL, just MySQL. Here we have two options are there. One is a MySQL workbench. I'll explain how to use workbench also. Workbench means what? GUI, graphical user interface, where directly you can run the code and you can see the output. Same thing. Here it is a MySQL command line client. We use MySQL command line client. It will be open like this. It will be like this. So now it is expecting the password. Whenever you are entering, whenever you are installing, it is asking the password 2 times. Enter password and next one confirm the password. But where is the username? MySQL default username is a root, ROOT. It's a fixed, so it will not ask enter the root. Enter the username, only password. Password, my password I am giving. When you give the password, it will not show. It will show like this. If it is not showing that, suppose if it is closing the window suddenly, means what? Your password is incorrect. You have to check the password properly. Give the simple passwords at the time of installation, or else later you forget. Okay, that's why simple passwords, like here I have given admin, in the same way give, or you can give same username only root, because we are not saving any personal information in the database. That's why not that much security required. Okay, now here we already discussed that. We already discussed first in the repository, we have to create the databases. We have to create databases. First, I need to check how many databases in my system. Show databases is there. Show databases. See, some databases are there. Banking, information schema, MySQL, some databases are there. I want to create one database now. What is the command we are using? Create database. Let us take, I'm just giving student is the database. Create database student. One row affected. This query is okay. Database created. But sir, if I want to check how, so once again, show databases. Now see, previously here student database is not there. Now here student database is there. Isn't it? So after creating this database, now I want to create the table. Sir, in which database? Suppose if I create the table, in which database it will go and store? So that's why you have to connect to the particular database, which database you want to use. For that, use the database name we are using. Use student. See, the database has changed. The database has changed. Use database. In this one, now once we connect to the database, we are checking how many tables are there. How many tables are there? It is looking for the tables inside the database. As of now, empty set. No tables because we just created the database now. So that's why no tables inside the database. So first step is we have to create one table. Sir, how to create the table? How to create the table is a simple one. See, create. The query is a syntax. This is create table. Table name you have to specify here. Table name you have to specify. Create table. Table name, suppose account I am giving. What are the columns in the table? Account number. Account number is an integer type. Normally, in programming, we create like this, int number, but here it is reverse. First column name, second one, which data type it is. Next, account holder name. It's a string, but in database, string is nothing but varchar. Varchar means what? Variable characters. Variable means what? Changing. The size will change. Suppose if I give maximum you can give up to 20 characters. Next one is a balance is an integer. Balance is integer. We have created like this. So whenever we create this table, the table will be created with the three columns. Num is a number, name, balance with the data types integer, string and integer is a created. Now if I say show tables, only one table is there. See, it is showing clearly tables in account is account table is there. Sir, I need a complete description of table. Suppose here is okay, table is visible. Table is visible, okay. But for example, here we have just created, but whenever we are checking show tables, I want to get complete information means description or describe. DESC account is there. DESC account is a complete description of the table. Field means what? How many columns are there? Number, name, balance. Next one is a type. Integer, string, integer. And here it is null values allowed. There is no primary key, foreign key. These things we will discuss now. You will not understand. Once we enter into the concept called constraints, primary key, foreign key, default values, null values allowed or not allowed. These things will fill. Later we'll see. As of now, only these two, field and type. This is the way. So once you create the table, first thing is, sir, I want to add one column. Database created. Inside that particular database using, inside that table is created. So once table has been created, now I want to modify. I already told you that. What is that keyword? Alter. I just want to add one column to this one. Number, name, balance, number, name, balance. Simply department one column I want to add, or type of account I want to add better. Savings account, is a current account, or salary account, something I want to create. So alter table account, add column. Sir, why you are writing in capital letters? Doubt will come. I just want to highlight. You can write in lowercase also. But what is the operation I'm doing now? That operation I'm just highlighting. That's all. Is department or simply type of account. Type of account. It is also varchar of 20 we are providing. 20 we are providing is a 1. Look at this. Now we are checking description account. Alter means what? We are just modifying. Different operations are there for altering. Add column, change column, drop column, all these things. We are adding the column name is a type. See, look at this. That fourth column added. It is showing in the description. It is showing in the description. That is. Sir, already existing column is there. I just want to change this one. I want to change this number, num to number I want to change. Is the same. Alter table, account table. I'm just highlighting what I'm doing. Change column. Change column. Which column? Num column. Change it to number. At a time, you can change the data type also. No, sir, I don't want to change the data type. So you have to write as it is int. As it is, you have to write. Means what? Is a num column. Change it to number. Type I am not changing. Type I am not changing. ACC. Oh, alter table account change column. What is
Already we run the proposal.
what happened?
Already we run the table. This is
Oh,
queries.
sorry. Second time I'm executing now. Sorry. So now whenever we are checking that description account, see, look at this. It is showing that number. It is showing that number. So I just want to delete that column. I want to delete that column. Is nothing but drop. Any column I want to drop. For example, same that type only I want to drop. So once again, alter table account, drop column. Drop column. Which column you want to drop? So type column I want to drop is deleted. Now if you check, here it is a type column is not there. Is a column removed. See, so this is the simple way of creating the database. Sir, I want to drop completely table. Drop table, account table. Account table. Now if you see, you are trying to describe that account table. It is showing that message clearly. Student.account does not exist. Student.account means what? In student database, account table is does not exist. That is. And simply here it is. I want to drop the database also. Drop. What is the database we have created? Is a student database we have created. It will remove that database also. So these are the DRL. Sorry, these are the DDL commands. How can we? So mostly we whenever we keep on writing, but we always create a simple tables initially. Simple tables. Okay. In future, so whenever we are discussing number of different types of columns and along with the data types like mail ID, right, mobile number, date of birth and all we are adding. Next main thing, we are setting the constraints also. Constraints means some rules. We are giving some rules. We are setting some rules whenever we are going to insert the records into the table. These are called DDL commands. How can we create the table simply and all?